Hey coaches, Coach McKie here, and welcome to my channel. This channel is dedicated to the spread offense, and if you enjoy learning about the spread offense or you want to learn about the spread offense, then please subscribe to my channel. I put a video out every Friday or Saturday, and if you find this video helpful, then please give it a thumbs up. In today's video, I'm going to go over how we attack the 3-3 stack with our inside zone, and we do that by doing three different things, three variations of our play. Now, if you do something different, then please leave a comment below. I want to get better at attacking the stack because a lot of our conference opponents are going to the stack, and to be honest, it's a pain in the ass. And I want to mess with them so much that they say, screw it, I want to go back to an even man front. Alright, coaches, so as you can see, I have a 2x2 drawn up. And I got to be honest, when I'm going up against the 3-3 stack, I don't like to run at a straight 2x2 because the defense can match us up. What I like to do is I like to go into trips. And the reason I like to go into trips like this is because it makes the defensive coordinator get into too high. For some reason, 90% of the defensive coordinators I go up against, they love to go too high when you give them trips. And that's great because too high means there's only 6 in the box. And usually when you go into trips, you have to break the stack. And most teams do this. So now I've got a 5-man box to block our inside zone. And this is our rules. So we're running inside zone to the left. Left tackle, head up to outside, you block. That's good. Left guard, if you check your B gap, nobody's there. You check your A gap, nobody's there. So I know that it's an odd man front. So I'm going to help the center double team the nose guard because remember, we want vertical push when we run our inside zone. We don't want to make them run left and right. We want to get up and down. Center you're covered, so you got the nose guard. Both of y'all are going to be double teaming to this front side linebacker. This guard, you have nothing, so you are helping with the nose. You're double teaming from the nose, keeping your eyes on that linebacker. Now this is where you can play the games. Now before, in the 3-4, I said the center can give a box call, which means everybody's blocking the box. This is the quarterback's read. If not, if you have a running quarterback, you can actually arc release to this guy and still read the end. Now backside, what we do is we just run a normal key screen. He blocks on, he blocks on. Now all the F has to do is just turn, take one step and turn backwards. And the quarterback is reading this man. If this man crashes, then the quarterback pulls, runs the throw. If he sits, then the quarterback just hands the ball off, and now you have a nice cutback lane. And the reason why I like to do this is because I want to play games off of this guy and block him. The next way we like to attack the 3-3 stack is to jump into our 2-back set. And I know that everything I've shown you, we've been motioning this guy to the right, but this is a break in that tendency. I like to send the F to the single receiver side, so we will send him in motion. And the reason why I like to send him in motion this way is because, as you can see, I have a 7-man box. Because most teams we play, if you go too high, they bring this safety, they roll them up, bring the other one down, and they like to blitz them. Well, if we put him in motion, and this guy right here does not run with the motion, then the quarterback is just going to snap the ball, catch, turn, and throw it because he has got a step on this guy, and the L is just blocking. So now we have one of our best athletes in space on a step on this guy, and most of the time we get a good 5-6 yard gain. Now, if he runs with the F, then look what you got. You've still got a 6-man box. You can still run the ball because someone has to account for the for the quarterback. Now we're running our inside zone to the left. So tackle, you don't have anybody head up the outside, but you have someone in your B gap. So the rules say that you help the guard double team up to the linebacker. Center, you have got the nose. Guard, you don't have anybody in your play side A gap, nor do you have anybody in your play side, the backside B gap, so you're going to help the nose. You're going to help the center block the nose, and then the nose all the way up to this linebacker. Now, you can do, again, one of two things with this, because the stack's kind of different than the 3-4. You can either base block and read this linebacker, or you can just have the guard follow his normal rules, secure the B gap. If no one gets in the B gap, then you move up to the linebacker. And here is your read. So the quarterback, if this guy goes with the F, you're opening up, tailback, open, crossover, get downhill. This is your read. You're pulling it. Now we have a key 2 backside with the Y, and this is the guy who has to get the quarterback. So if he crashes, the quarterback pulls and runs. Now this guy has to do something. If he comes up, then the quarterback just flips it out there to the Y for a nice gain. If he runs with the Y, now the quarterback is just one-on-one with this safety. And to me, for some reason, this safety's back there because he's not that good. He can cover, but he can't really tackle. So the coach is like, he's fast. He can cover distances. If someone throws the verticals, we're just going to put him back there. So I like my chances with my quarterback on that safety. Now, the last way I like to run our inside zone is kind of a little variation to our swing pass. Some defensive coordinators, yes, when you go 3 by 1, they're going to spin down and they're going to say, screw you, I'm going to cover your wide receivers. You ain't going to do nothing with me. And that's fine. What I like to do then is I like to push my tailback in motion and then read a defensive end. Because I don't know about you guys, I found that when I pass more, for some reason, when the defense sees my back swing, they take a defensive end and they go with it. And it messes up my quarterback's read because that is the hot route. If they got everything covered, then his check down is that back. But when the defensive end swings with it, now he can't throw anything and he panics. Well, this is a counter to that. So we'll push the tailback to the 3 receiver side, and we are going to block straight on. So we essentially have a screen to the outside to the tailback. The quarterback, when he snaps the ball, he is not looking at the linebacker, he's looking at the end. So the line's blocking our normal inside zone. So we're running inside zone to the left. Tackle, you have someone head up the outside, so you've got him. Guard, you have no one in the play side B gap, no one in the play side A gap. You know that the center is covered, so you are going to help double team that center. The nose. Center, you've got someone head up, so you are going to block him. Now y'all are working to this play side linebacker. He has to trigger before you get off that double team. Just push, drive, drive, drive. All right. Guard, you have no one in play side A gap, no one in your backside B gap. You know the center is covered, so you are going to help out on that nose. And then you are climbing to that linebacker. Now for this backside guard, you know you've got the rules. You've got to secure the B gap. If not, nothing shows, and you climb up to the linebacker. And the quarterback is reading this end. If this end crashes, then all he is doing is catch, turn, and he is throwing it out there because we have the numbers. If this end flies out there with the tailback, then the quarterback will just catch it, pump fake, and now he is the inside zone runner. And sometimes we've actually gotten defenses to have both of these guys run out there, and now we've got 5-on-4, and I like those odds. So there you have it, coaches. Those are the 3 different ways we attack the 3-3 stack with our inside zone scheme. If you do something different, then again, please leave a comment below. I want to get better. And if you found this helpful, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Remember, I put a video out every Friday and Saturday. And before I go, there's going to be a banner up somewhere up here. I just put out a free ebook on my One Back Power. You can click on the banner and it'll take you to my website and you can download it for free. And if there's any questions or anything, email me. If you have something that you want to talk about, please email me. I love to get emails from y'all. I'm learning a lot from you. And until next week, remember, let's continue to master the spread, score points, and have fun.